How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going for the World Series. I'm currently at 874 rating, and we're going to probably have to win 2 games in a row in order to make it. So I'll go ahead and hide the face cam. So here we have Eric Davis with 1 down already in the game. We're leading off Cody Bellinger in this one, and he ends up getting out to start it off, as well as Eric Davis lines out to center field. We're playing at a bigger ballpark. I'm not even really sure what the name of this ballpark is, but I know it's a minor league stadium. It has tall walls out in right field, left field, really all around the entire field. So with that being said, we won't be able to rob any home runs, but hopefully we won't give any up with Lodolo on the mound. Here he hits a deep fly ball on a good squared up hit, and this is Harmon Killebrew, 125 power, does not quite get out of there, and that is big because I missed my location. I threw it over the middle of the plate, but here's Harmon Killebrew for us. He is smacking one up the middle on a perfect line drive, slider low in the zone. I faced this Felix Hernandez once before, and he was okay. He was a pretty good pitcher. I was playing against a top 50 player, and he was using him against me. Pitched pretty well with that sinker, sweeping curve, changeup combination with the slider. So here we have 2 guys on base. We get out with Jackie Robinson in the middle, but Nick Lodolo extends the inning with a base hit up the middle. That's huge. We were not able to score with 39 speed, of course, but now we have a 3-2 count with 2 outs. Everybody could be in motion. I'm just looking to focus on hitting this baseball, and he goes with a slide step. That is going to be a grand slam. Fastball right over the middle. He went with the slide step. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, it was a 3-2 count, bases loaded. Maybe he was trying to throw me off with that. But in the bottom of the second inning, his Bellinger is up, and Harmon Killebrew making the play at third base. That's the one thing about that card that is not good. It's his fielding and his speed. But he made that last play, so that was nice. Here the opponent gets his first base hit of the ball game. Hanley Ramirez shoots that up the middle. Eric Davis is kind of slow getting that ball in. He does have diamond fielding. He wasn't trying to extend it to second base or anything. I think we would have been able to get him out anyway. But with these large gaps, this large field, I was hoping that my outfield would be good enough. We're using Reggie Jackson in right. He tracks that one down. We're using Mickey Mantle in left field just because Eric Davis does have that diamond defense in center and a little bit more speed. I don't have the prestige Mickey yet. I'm still working on grinding him. But the opponent actually quit out of that last game after the second inning. So we won the first one 4-0. And now we'll go ahead and hop into another game here at 890. We have to win this game in order to make the World Series. And we're running out of days left. We only have about 4 days. This will end on July 6th. Here we get a base hit up the middle. 96 speed, still not good enough. Hit the ball too hard. And that one was sent up the middle right to Bellinger. And Bellinger has a cannon. So we end up lining out. Look at the play from Carlos Correa. Makes a jumping catch there. I'm not sure if he pressed R1. I'm not sure. But he might have got that automated jump attempt. Anyway, we don't score a run. Strand 3 guys on the bases with the line-out contact swing from Reggie Jackson and then the ground ball from Killebrew. Here, Jackie Robinson makes a pretty nice play. We weren't able to turn it, but he does get the lead runner out at least. This pitch was kind of a hanging curveball. Started Dustin May in this game with hopes to go to a lefty out of the bullpen or straight to Oral Hershiser, depending on how this game turned out. But I wanted Oral Hershiser in my World Series game. He didn't have the maxed out energy like Dustin May did, so I went with Dustin May instead. That last hit, I have no idea how that was rewarded with a base knock, but here Chipper Jones is going to make a crazy play. We stole second, got in scoring position, and then chased a couple bad pitches. That's been the story in this one. Get on base, strand the runners, and swing at pitches outside the zone. That's what I did so far in the first 2 innings of this game. We're just leaving too many runners on the bases, leaving runs off the board, and that's probably the main reason why I've lost a lot of games in these last 2 seasons. I've lost a combined 20 games in the last 2 seasons of ranked seasons, and I was off to a really good start. I mean, I have won, 30-something games or so in that as well, but that's not anywhere close to what I started at playing this game with a 44-6 record. So with that being said, we brought in Cole Hamels. This is the lefty I wanted to go to. He had a couple left-handed bats, and I hung the changeup very first pitch. He hits it out for a 3-run shot. So he put us in a deficit, but this Cole Hamels is pretty good. If I was able to locate a little bit better on the first pitch, I felt like I would have been able to get out of the inning without giving up the 3 runs there. But we are down 3. Top of the 4th, Harmon Killebrew up, and he smashes that one off the wall. That's the 125 power, but also only 39 speed. That's only going to be a single. So we do have the double play opportunity available, but I'm looking to get something going in this inning. We need to chip away at this deficit. We need to score at least 1 run, if not 2, and hopefully tie the game up eventually. But here we get a double. We advance to third base, and that speed comes into play once again. One was not able to score from first, and I think that speed is very important this year. Here's another situation. Just hit the ball to the shortstop. He takes off on his own. I didn't press L1 or anything, or else the guy from second base would have also went. But, yeah, I mean, just cost myself a run. Here we hit a pop fly with Trout. I went to a pinch hitter for Cole Hamels already. So we've already used 2 pitchers. It's only been 3 innings or so. Haven't even pitched a 4th. And here we strike out once again with Bellinger. Just, honestly, a terrible game up until this point. Hopefully we can turn it around because I've stranded 8 runners already, at least. It seems like that anyway. Through the 4 innings, had at least a couple guys on each time. We have to go with Oral Hershiser. This was not the situation I wanted to bring him into. I wanted to get the lead and hopefully bring him in to close out the remaining portion of the game. But in this one, we are going to try to keep the deficit at 3. We're going to try and minimize. We need to get these outs, and this is by far my best pitcher. I also have Lodolo with some energy because that last person quit. I also have Corey Kluber with a good amount of energy. Not all the way maxed out, but he should be able to pitch if I need him to. So here we're down by 3 once again, top of the 6th. We're already halfway through the game, and this is now or never. We need to score. We need to do something with our bat in this one. Here we're going with a hit and run. An interesting call there, 1-1 count, but it works out in our favor. We're able to score the runner from first base because he's throw canceling out there in left field. I'm not quite sure what happened. If I would have went to second, I know for a fact I would have been out. But we are able to get another base hit, 2-0 count. Not a very good swing, but some of these base hits are just getting through. We're trying to score any way we possibly can because I've stranded so many runners. I did not want to hit into a double play here with Jackie Robinson. Decided to go with a drag bunt. My first bunt of the entire year. I would never recommend bunting, but anytime I'm trying to score a run here we're able to manufacture and get one. So that's big. I don't want to strand any more guys. That's the main thing. And here Bellinger's 0 for 3. Now he's going to clutch up and knock a base hit through the right side there. Almost gets thrown out at first. But we do tie the game up. That's going to bring up Eric Davis. And we do have a little bit of speed on first as well. And hopefully with a good jump from Bellinger, there are 2 outs. He should be able to score from first base on this play. And we might even be able to get up to third with Eric Davis. So we do score the run, 4-3. We have another opportunity to score another one. Mickey Mantle up. And we hit a perfect line drive on a sinker right down the middle, but it's right to the center fielder. So sometimes, that's going to happen. I get rewarded on some bad swings with some base hits. Then you have the best swing of the entire game that you've had so far, and it results in an out. So it is what it is. We have to try and pitch out of it. Fast forward a couple innings, we have Corey Kluber in the game. He also has Corey Kluber still in the game, and we're not going to base hit. We need a couple runs for insurance. We have to get a bigger lead. Here we got 2 guys on. Harmon Killebrew up. Smacks a base hit up the middle. But once again, Cody Bellinger in center field, not able to score. I mean, look at that arm. He would have been out even though it was decent speed over at third base or rounding third. Later on in the inning, we get thrown out at the plate once again. Biggio on a fielder's choice. Here we're going with the sac fly. Luckily, we got in there safely. Clip kind of glitched out a little bit or lagged. But that relay was pretty good for an offline throw to start with, or at least it looked offline. But here we're down to the last 3 outs. We just need to get 3 outs. We have Rob Dibble, the best pitcher I have remaining in my bullpen or even my starting rotation. So I'm going with him. He gives up a solo shot, very first pitch he throws, and now we're in trouble. Another base hit from Larry Walker. We got the first out of the inning. That's big. He can honestly walk this off with Nolan Gorman. He already has a home run and a single in the game. But he takes a 1-step lead, and we pick him off at first base. Larry Walker looks like he's so confused over there, but he was the tying run, and maybe this guy was trying to steal second. I'm not quite sure. But now we are trying to close this game out. 1-2 count, going with the slider, low in the zone, and we got the strikeout. Not the best game, not the prettiest game, but it does get us into the World Series for the 4th time this year. And, yeah, I've been struggling the last 2 seasons. First 2 seasons, I was off to a great start. Last 2 seasons, kind of slumping a little bit. So hopefully we can turn some things around. I'm going to go ahead and take Ken Griffey Jr. out of this pack because he's a postseason player, because Dustin May and Ken Griffey Jr. will no longer be in the pack after July 6th. So I'll just go ahead and take Griffey. Thank you all for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.